And where are they? Where are my 50 plus people? You've got to be home by now. I hope so, because I am 50 plus. I'm in corporate America. I am that corporate mom, and I did struggle. I struggled a lot with making income, with making a salary. I am Gen X. A lot of us just worked all of our lives, right? And we finally realized that we're not making the money that we thought we would, right? It sucks. Anybody else in here in your 50s? And you get to that age and you're thinking you're working all of your life and you can retire in your 50s. And then you think, well, wait a minute. I am in my 50s and I've got no shot at retiring. Anybody else going through that? And it's not a good feeling at all. So I love to get out here and talk about it, because I did find myself at the age of 57 still struggling to pay my bills, having to go out there and do Uber Eats, Instacart, delivery dudes. Nothing wrong with it. But when you have to go do those things in order to pay your bills on time, it could be a problem. So I heard a lot of people talking about digital and affiliate marketing, and I thought right away, like, I can't do that. I'm in corporate. Anybody else in here in corporate? I don't know how to sell something. I'm not in sales. I've never been in sales, but here I am in my late 50s and I'm still struggling to pay my bills. And I would much rather be in my house. I'd much rather be in my house doing something than out running around. Anybody else? No, again, nothing wrong with it. Uber Eats, all that stuff is great for some people. But again, I didn't want to be stuck having to run around and trade more time for dollars. I've already spent 40 years in corporate, and to be in your late 50s and not have enough money to retire is a scary, scary feeling. So many people are losing their jobs. I feel like all of us know at least one person that has been laid off, that has lost their job, if it hasn't happened to you. And not to be a pessimist, but we just need to be realistic. We need to be realistic. I can tell you that I think it's like over 300,000 people have already been laid off of their corporate jobs this year. That's a lot of people. So I had to get real. I had to be realistic with myself and understand that this corporate job that I have given my blood, sweat, and tears to, and I still do, continue to do that, might not be there forever. So I had to do something about it. I was hearing about digital marketing. I was hearing about affiliate marketing. So I got a little bit nosy and I was like, let me check it out. Let me check it out. Let me see what it's like. And I'll be honest with you, 3 years ago, I listened to a webinar. And if you guys want a free copy of our webinar, go to the link in my bio, or if you see that orange arrow down there, just click on it. Drop in your email address, and the free blueprint that I've been following for 3 years is on its way to you, because you might be like me. You just might need to be educated on what is out there. It is 2026. It is such a different world, you guys. I don't know about you, but AI and everything has come in so hot over this last year. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did to start earning income online. Today is what? Today's the 18th of the month, and my side business has brought in about $4,000 already. I know it sounds insane, especially since I had no experience, no degree. You don't need any of it. It's learning a skill, it's implementing that skill, and being consistent. So there's 3 things that you need. And the first one, in order for you to sell, make money online, promote something, you need a product. You need something to sell. And I'm not talking about feet pictures, okay? You need something, and you want something that's in high demand. I've got 5 different products that are in the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is one of the fastest growing industries out there. So if you do choose to promote something online, you want to find something that is in high demand. These programs are in high demand because, let's face it, how many people in the world, in the 5.6 billion people that are hanging out on social media, how many people do you think would love more than anything to find a way to make money from their phone, to make money from their home, to make money with a business that you can work on 1 or 2 hours out of your day? There's so many things that made this attractive to me. And forget attractive, how about doable? Let's be honest, we're busy. We're busy nowadays. We're busy and we're exhausted. We don't need another full-time job. We don't need a bunch of nonsense and hoops to jump through. We need something real. So when I found this program and I watched a free webinar and I listened to the information, I made my decision immediately because let me remind you, the job that you do today or the career that you've had, you didn't know how to do that when you first started. You learned some skills, you got better, you kept learning, you kept getting better, right? You guys drop in the comments, where are you watching me from? Because that's something I like to point out as well. I happen to be in sunny and super hot South Florida. Today's heat index was 110, so we stayed inside all day at work. But drop in the comments, where are you joining from? Again, it's one of the things I like to point out, because by using social media, by using YouTube, any of the social media platforms, you have an audience in front of you of about 5.6 billion people all over the world. So as we sit here, and just so you know, I have 2 lives going on. So I see that we have guests here from Atlanta. I see Denver in the house. I see Turks and Caicos. Drop in the comments, where are you watching me from? Don't be shy. This is social media. We can't even see your face. So drop in the comments, where are you watching me from? Yes, I see Italy. I see Brazil. So we can talk to people. We can flip on our phone. New York in the house. Hey there. You can flip on your phone at any time and watch videos and watch content from people all over the world. And I don't know about you, but everywhere I go, I see people on their phones. Okay? So if you're looking to make money online, when you find something that you want to promote, you can create your own products. You can promote other people's products. Look at TikTok Shop. Look at Amazon. You don't have to necessarily make those products. You don't even have to ship them. People are making money online because it's doable and because we need the additional income. Okay, so there are options out there. I happen to find a training program that taught me various ways, various different ways. I have 10 different income streams because of this one program. And then what I learned in the program was how to find more income streams. And guess what? I have 0 monthly fees. No monthly fees, no monthly expenses, okay? So at any point in my bio, or if you see that orange arrow down there, I have a free blueprint for you. Grab it. It's going to tell you the 7 things that if you put them together, you can have a very successful online business. No, Kristen, it is not that. And there are a handful of programs out there, and I think there's some really good ones, but I think it's going to truly come down to, can you be consistent? Can you learn some skills, do what works for you? And that's what I tell people, is try to find the passion in it. If you get excited about it, then run with it. If you're not excited about it, if you're not intrigued by it, if you don't feel good about it, then don't do it. There's a lot of different things out there. Nobody can promise you anything. I can't promise you income, but nobody promised me anything. I didn't need a promise. I just needed something that worked. Okay, so one of the first things that you do need is you need a product. I found a program that's digital. That means everything is online. You don't have to create it. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to build it. I love to refer to this as a business in a box, because you get everything that you need. I don't know about you, but what I didn't want was to buy something and then I needed to spend money over here and money over here and everybody had their hand out like a money grab. I did not want it, and I think you feel the same. Okay, so it was like a business in a box to me. It was created, it was done. I just customized it. And the excitement that you hear, I get really excited about this business because I just think about my path. I think about the amazing people that I have met online inside of this community. We support one another. We cheer for one another. We learn from one another. I don't know about you, but that's the environment that I wanted to be in. So the program that I found, you become part of this online community. Again, there's no monthly fees, there's no monthly expenses. It is learning and training and motivation, and it's all there for you. I loved every bit of that. So one of the first things you guys need in order to make money online is you need a product, something that you want to promote, something that you can. This has something called master resale rights, which means you make 100% of the profit. 100% of the profit. If this business has already brought in $4,000 this month, I don't know how I don't get excited about it, and I never thought I had that opportunity. I'm corporate. I've been in corporate over 40 years, corporate healthcare. I love it. I still go to that corporate job every day, but if I only did that corporate job, I would be where I was 3 years ago, sad, depressed, worried. I didn't want to ever be worried again. There are digital products that are in the e-learning industry. So there's 5 different products to choose from. And the reason we have 5 different ones is they're all different price points, because some people don't want to jump into something. Some people don't want to play small. They want to play big. Some people, everybody is different. So there's 5 different programs that I promote, starting at $100 up to $1,400. All of these products, it is a one-time purchase. You get training for life. You get master resale rights for life. That's 100% profit. You're going to learn how to promote multiple things. And I don't know about you, but like with TikTok Shop, you're out there making 20, 30, 10 different videos about all these different things. I didn't want that. I wanted one program, one item, like one thing to try to figure out. I have squirrel brain. I don't know about you, but I get overwhelmed, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to make myself crazy while trying to make a few extra bucks. I didn't want that. I've been there, done that. So I wanted simple, and that's why I chose to pick this program. It is 5 different levels. And it's not MLM. You don't have to recruit people. You don't have to build teams. You don't have quotas, none of that. You do not have to bug your friends and family. You don't even need to go find customers, because you learn how to use social media to attract people. And another thing I love about this program is that if you don't want to promote the program itself, like some people do, you don't have to. You might have your own business. It's for anybody with a business that wants to learn how to grow and have an online presence, because in case you haven't noticed, the world is online, and that's not going to change. So number one, the first thing you need is a product, a program, something to be able to promote. I chose digital because it all lives online. I chose something with full support and training. If you're anybody brand new to this and you're hearing about it and you're getting excited, but then you're kind of talking yourself out of it, you know, like, I don't know how to do that. I couldn't do that. It's very normal. It's very normal. Sometimes when you don't know, like, we fear a little bit. And I think that was my fear as well. Like, what if I can't do it? What if I look silly? What do you mean I have to make content? Because if you've never done it before, and Kristen, don't feel bad about that. You are normal. You are like so many people. It's brand new. And the last thing we want to do is put money into something that's not going to work. And even though nobody can promise you anything, I think truly that when you have the training, when you have the mentorship, when you have the coaching that's available to you 24/7, it's all online. Every single day we get a video from our mentor, who is a multi-millionaire. I have watched her grow this business for the last 3 years, and she's a powerhouse. And the fact that I purchased this program from her 3 years ago and I've never paid another dime towards it, it just tells me so much about it. So I learn from her, I watch, I emulate, it gives me a direction to go into. And as a mom, as a busy mom in corporate that was petrified, I say petrified, because if you can't pay your bills in your 50s, what do you think the likelihood is that you're truly going to be able to retire? And with so many people getting laid off and losing their jobs nowadays, to me, it was just a scary world that I was living in, and I didn't want to do it anymore. I found this and I said, let me give it a try. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? And probably within 18 to 20 days, I stopped doing Uber Eats. I stopped doing delivery dues. I stopped doing DoorDash, Instacart. I've never had to do that again, because I spent that time learning, growing, getting 1% better each day. And at any point, you guys, either in the link in my bio, or if you see that orange arrow, click on it, drop in your email address. The free blueprint is on its way to you. It's going to walk you through the 7 things anybody would need to have a successful online business. Whether you're a realtor and you want to learn how to get yourself out there, whether you own a bookstore and you want to learn how to grow your business, whether you're a corporate mom like me that's just like, I don't have a product, I don't have a business, I just want to learn how to make money online, anybody can do this. It's putting in the effort And here's the thing, you're going to work for somebody every day and you're putting in the effort. Take some of that time back. Take some of that time back and spend an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes for you and your family. Again, the fact that I'm in my dining room and I'm home more than I ever was, which in corporate, you're not home all the time, it gave me such a sense of I was going in the right direction because I'm home with my daughter where I belong. I can hop on the computer. I can learn how to get better. So one of the first things you need is something to promote, okay? The second thing you need a blueprint, you need direction, you need something to follow, especially if you're brand new to this. If you're brand new to this, how could you possibly know what to do? And I don't know about you, but I did not want to Google. I did not want to try to figure it out on my own. Any one of us could. You could Google, you could do this until you're blue in the face. I didn't want that. I wanted to know what was that straight line. What was that straight line? I didn't want to go here, there, everywhere, here, this. I didn't. I wanted consistent learning. So I sat and I focused maybe an hour and a half, maybe 20 minutes. On my lunch break, I would watch another training and then I would try each day. Let me try this. Let me learn how to do this. And I just tried to get 1% better each day. But now it taught me how to start a business. It took me about 3 days to get my business up and running. I'm new to it. I was not tech savvy. I didn't know what to do, but by getting that business in a box, it's going to help you because you're just customizing it. You're personalizing it. You're making it yours. And as you're doing that, you're learning about the program. You're learning about the products. There are 5 different products in the e-learning industry that is going to teach you how to promote, how to sell, how to create content, how to pick a platform, how to do it faceless, how to show your face. You pick what works for you. We even have a version. Do you guys know how to copy and paste? We have a version of this program where you can copy and paste pre-written ads. You customize them with your information. You post them. We give you up to 70 different websites to post them on, but guess what? Any day of the week, you can ask your friend ChatGPT, what are the most popular free websites to post this on? Like nowadays, we have everything at our fingertips, okay? So first thing you need, has anybody been here and watched this? What's the first thing you need? You need a product. Second thing you need is a blueprint, instructions, something to follow. Every day inside of our community, because when you purchase any one of our programs, there's 5 starting at $100. We have a $100 product, a $300 product, a $600 product, a $900 product, and a $1,400 product. The $900 and the $1,400 product are my best-selling products. And did I mention that you're making 100% of the profit paid directly to you? The more I learned about this business, the more I was blown away, okay? And I love that anybody can do this. I'm watching people all over the world. We have about 60,000 people inside of this community now, over 60,000 people all over the world. I have watched this grow for the past 3 years. I don't want to be anywhere else, okay? So having a product to promote. Oh, by the way, it also comes in Spanish. So what happens is you get 10 different income streams, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. If you want, you might want 1, you might want 3, you might want 6, I wanted 10. I'll be very honest with you, at 59 years old, I want to pay off my house. I want to have money in the bank. I want to retire. So I wanted to make the most opportunity possible. If I was going to spend 1 to 2 hours a day learning about something, learning how to promote things online, I wanted the most opportunity. It's not free money. It's not get rich quick. It's not get rich overnight. It's a platform where you're going to learn. And if you implement what you're learning, and if you focus on getting 1% better each day, it can work for you too. You're no different from me. We have people in our community from the age of, I think, 17 up into their 90s. Because in today's day and age, a lot of people were left holding the bag. A lot of us have worked, 20, 30, 40, 50 years in an industry and realized that we can't retire. We are stuck. that stale information that we were provided, work hard, be loyal, put a little bit of money away, retire when you're 50s. I don't know about you, but not a lot of people can do that. I'm one of them. This business has changed everything for me and my daughter. And it wasn't magic and it wasn't overnight. But guess what? It happened over time. It's exactly what I wanted. And I will have all of these income streams for the rest of my life. That's why I think everybody and anybody should at least get the free information and check it out. Okay, so first thing that you need is a product. Second thing you need is a blueprint, instruction, direction, something to follow. Every day, again, when you purchase any one of our programs, you become a member inside of our online community with over 60,000 people, 24/7. Hop in there whenever you want, because the average person spends 4 hours a day worried about finances. 4 hours a day, that's a lot. Okay, so first thing is a product. Second thing is a blueprint, something to follow. The third thing, automations. You want to learn how to automate your business, whether you currently have a business, whether you're brand new to business, maybe you want to create your own products. You can choose whatever you want. I pushed the easy button. You guys know that easy button that you just push it and it's easy? I went the easy route. I went for the product that was already built, already done, already created, and I started doing that. Exactly. Remember, you guys, I have 2 lives going on at the same time. Exactly. So when you push that easy button, it's promoting somebody else's product, just like TikTok Shop, just like Amazon. When you're promoting other people's products, nothing wrong with it. When you have a program that can teach you, that can learn, you can learn different things that you've never known before, how to survive in this world and make money from your phone and online. I want to shout it to the world. Okay. At any point, you guys, and if you're watching this replay, just put replay in the comments. I'll make sure you get a copy of this. Okay. So the third thing you want is to be able to automate that business. That's what's going to give you your time back. That's what's going to enable you to be in your living room, your dining room, your bathroom, your kitchen, on vacation, wherever you want. And that's something new for a lot of us. So what happens is when you have an automated system, that's what's doing the work for you. That's what's doing the showing, the telling, the selling, the closing, the delivery, your automated system. By having automations, that's what's going to give you your life back and give you your time back. And today, I'm sure you're already in people's automations. When you wanted that free shipping or that BOGO, you wanted a coupon, you wanted something, you added your email address or you added your cell phone number. And next thing you know, inside of your email box or in your phone, you've got the coupon code, you've got the next sale, you've got the information. Those are automations that people set up. This business is set up the same way. You still put all the information together. It's you, it's your product, it's yours. But you don't have to repeat yourself 50 to 100 times a day when people are looking at your information. When you have it set up on automations, autopilot, it's doing the work for you 24/7. So when it's 3 a.m. and you're snug as a bug in your rug, it's 3 p.m. halfway across the world. People can still access your information. Because really, how many people could you talk to in one day? I didn't want to do something like that. I'm not in sales. I've never been in sales. This is going to teach you how to do it using your phone, using social media. I make 3 pieces of content a day. I make a 7-second video. I make a picture post with words on the screen, and I make like a 1-minute video. That is it. That's what I do for this business. Because by learning how to use social media, by learning hashtags, by learning titles, by learning the right words out of your mouth, you can promote whatever it is that you want. What happens is you post that video and guess what? You've got an audience of 5.6 billion people in the world that have the opportunity to see that. So your focus becomes, how can I get better at that? How can I get better at teaching other corporate moms, teaching other corporate dads, teaching other single parents, teaching, people that are in their late 50s that want to learn how to make income. So when you learn how to do that and you're consistent, You're going to get your message out there. I can tell you, by me making 2 to 3 pieces of content per day, I have over 1 million views on YouTube, just under it. And that's just by posting 3 pieces of content a day. So when you find something that you want to promote, and again, my best advice to you is find something that you get excited about. Find something that you believe in, that you would give to your mom, that you would give to your sister, that you would give to your best friend. I have found 5 incredible products in the e-learning industry, and it has taught me everything I need to know, not only about marketing a product, but by how to market in today's day and age. Not a book, not something that's outdated, not something that was written 12 years ago, not even something that was written a year ago. It's fresh, up-to-date information. That's what people need. So by learning those skills, by having something to promote, again, this gives you up to 5 different products you can start promoting immediately. That means you don't have to build it, you don't have to create it. And if you're like me, I fell in love with the program in the first 3 days. Because being not technical, not business savvy, not knowing how to do any of that, and it walked me through how to set up a business in 3 days. It changed everything for me because I felt really good about what I was promoting. And I know there's other moms and dads that are looking for this. I want to be the one to put it out there. I want to be the one to spread the word because I know what it feels like to be stuck, to feel awful because you can't pay your bills on time. And you've worked really, really hard all of your life. And, one of the reasons I go live as much as I do, what if somebody watching me today did get laid off of their job today? What if somebody watching me got laid off in the last week, month, year? What if they're still looking? What if they're feeling hopeless? I want to be there for those people because just like me, I knew nothing about this business. I didn't even know it existed. So by learning skills, by putting myself out there, by learning how to get 1% better each day, I have made it happen for my daughter and I. You're no different. You really just have to get to a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's exactly what I was. Okay? So if at any point I can help you with this, that's what I'm here for. Call me your online tour guide. Ask your questions because I used to be in your shoes. I did not know what I was going to do, how I was going to survive. I was scared and I was nervous. And that's after having a 40-year career in corporate healthcare. And I still have my job. I wasn't even jobless at the time. I was just nervous because I listened and I saw what was going on. And there's millions of people losing their job every single year. And I didn't want to become a number. I didn't want to. So finding this business, creating my own income, having 14 different income streams come into the house, I don't have to worry. And I happen to fall in love with it. I love doing this and I love sharing it with people. Okay. So if you're that much interested, grab the free information. I am here to answer your questions. We had an amazing webinar last week. In case you didn't see it, I can send you a copy of the replay and you can see that there's real people all over this world, just like you, just like me, that are looking, that are searching, that are worrying, that are finding solutions. Learn from people that have been there, done that. Take some of the stress off of yourself because this whole job, making money and stuff, we have never had opportunity like this before. I am sorry, but I've been in the workforce for a really, really long time. Hello, good evening, my friend. Good evening, Diana. I have been working since I'm a child, right? Me and my sisters, we were like little baby entrepreneurs with newspaper stands, cupcake stands, selling appliances door to door, going to the flea market. Like we were just always working our entire life. So now that I'm 59 years old and I've had about 4 jobs in my life, I know what it's like to work hard. I know what it's like to be loyal. And it got me in a position where I still had to figure out more. So if you're that same person, if you're worried about retirement, that you'll never get there, take a look at this program. Okay? So I hope I can help you. I appreciate you hanging out here. If you missed this live, put replay in the comments. I'll get you a copy of the blueprint and hopefully I can help you with this. Okay? Ask your questions. Educate yourself. Ask your questions. That is the best thing you can do for yourself, okay? And hopefully I will see you guys soon. I appreciate you hanging out on this live. I appreciate you. And if I can help you guys figure this out, that's what I'm here for, okay? Have the best night, and hopefully I will talk to you soon. Also, if you have questions, drop them in the comments, okay? Have a great night, everybody. Bye.